Hello, welcome back to the NR2003 Genshin Impact League. We are on race number 5 at Darlington. So, 4 races down. Last race at Atlanta, we had Yoimiya getting the win, passing Linny and Risley on the last lap. Atlanta was a great race and one big wreck at the end, but I mean, it was a very competitive race. 28 lead changes. That's definitely a record. So, yeah, that was one hell of a race. Congratulations to Yoimiya. She was down at the bottom of the standings. She needed that win. Speaking of the standings, after 4 races, Shilonen is in first. Zhao is in second, and they are pretty far ahead of everyone else. Mona, Risley, and Linny round out your top 5. And as you can see, Yoimiya with that win is now up to 21st. See if she can make up some more ground here. But yeah, let's get right into it. Darlington, I mean, this is a very physical track. It's going to be 30 laps here. It's going to be a long race. It's going to be very interesting. Let's see what happens. Let's get into it. Okay, so it just simulated qualifying. Let's see who's on pole for this race and who starts where. Yaimiko, Kaching, Chaska, your top 3. Are you surprised? Nope. They seem to be the best at qualifying. Eula, Sino, Nuvolet, Yelan, Tainari, Albedo, and Nahida. I mean, these characters are obviously very good. And obviously at the bottom, I would guess, Raiden, Kokomi, Wander, Navia? Kokomi. Huh. All right. So Kokomi, Nilu, Janyun, Yoimiya, last week's winner at the back. Alrighty. So let's see what happens here at Darlington. Let's simulate to the beginning of the race here. All right, they are doing their pace laps. I mean, Darlington, it's going to be hard to pass. I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of passing here and at this track. I think it's going to be pretty hard to pass, but we'll see. As they come to the green flag for race number 5 at Darlington, Yaimiko and Kutching on the front row. And we're underway. Green flag is out in the air. And we are racing. Let's hope we can make it a few laps without wrecking. I'm a little worried about that. I feel like this race could be a wreck fest, but also it could not. Let's see what happens though. Diving into turns 3 and 4, getting up to speed here. Spectator view. Yaimiko will lead the first lap of the race. That inside lane right now, hold and charge. Who's going to jump down low? It will be Chaska. Oh, and all 3 of them, Sino and Yelan, slot in behind her. Yaimiko alone on that outside lane. Chaska will lead this lap. Sino's alone on the bottom. Here comes Albedo. Albedo and Sino on the bottom. Chaska in front. Chaska's going to go down low. Block Sino right there. Single file out front. Chaska, Sino, Albedo with Jean right behind Albedo. 2 Mondstadt characters. Oh, Chaska gets a little loose. Goes up high. Sino's going to slide in underneath her and take the lead. The General Mahamatra Sumeru. Getting some help from Albedo. Jean behind him. Dia and Arlecchino are working their way up to the field. Top 3. Oh, Jean's going to leave her friend Albedo. Going to side draft him right there. And Jean will take P2. You see Shilonen back there. She's going to try to work her way up the field. The point leader right now. Jean's going to take the lead away from Sino. Look at this field. Got the spectator cam here. Jean still leads. Dia goes to the inside. Arlecchino behind her. Two Pyro Goddesses. You have Seat Lolly behind them. Dia will lead that lap. And she's going to move up to the outside lane, and Dia's going to lose the lead here. Arlecchino in the 26 car. Getting a nice shove from Seat Lolly. Arlecchino will take the lead. Ooh, but Seat Lolly with a really good corner. Going to be side by side. Seat Lolly looks like it's going to take the lead. Kutching will follow her. Still side by side throughout the entire field. Kutching slid behind Seat Lolly, but then dived back down to the inside. Got a nice little draft there. Arlecchino's going to start sliding back in that outside lane. Yelan and Chaska. Chaska's back. Kutching in front. Chaska has a nice run on Yelan. We'll dive to the inside. And look at Shilonen behind Chaska. The point leader, Shilonen. Looking like she's going to have another good race here. But it is early. We are only on lap 10 of 30. Anything can still happen here. Look at this. Kutching, Chaska, and Shilonen in your top three. And there goes Chaska to the bottom of Kutching. Chaska seems to have a really fast car here today. She's been fast in previous races, but just cannot get that win. Oh, but look at Shilonen. She has methodically worked her way up the field. And Chaska, I don't think is going to be able to block her. I think Shilonen's going to take the lead here on the back straightaway. Yes. She's going to side draft her. Shilonen, side by side for the lead now. Getting some help from Kazuha. And Shilonen is clear in the lead. What will Kazuha do now? Shilonen's playing a little bit defensive right now. I would not want to give up that bottom lane. That bottom lane seems really fast. And there goes Kazuha. He got a nice run, getting some help from behind from Alhaitham, and they're going to go around Dia, or around Shilonen. That is not Dia. Kazuha now takes the lead. Alhaitham behind him, and Jean is back in the P3. And now Alhaitham looks to the inside. To get the lead, I think these characters are diamonding the corner to get a nice run off and dive to the inside. Alhaitham in the lead. Let's take a look in the back of the pack. We have Linny, Raiden, Mualani. These are the characters in the back of the field right now, trying to work their way up. Farina, Navia, and Clorand are all back there as well. Back up front, you have Alhaitham, Seatlali. Hu Tao is now leading the bottom lane with some help from Ayaka. Ooh, Seatlali got there. Alhaitham tried to block that run, but could not do it. Hu Tao jumps to the outside lane. Probably not the smartest move right there. Arataki Ito's moving up behind Ayaka. We're coming to halfway point. Coming to 15 laps to go here at Darlington. See, Lolly is in first. Ayaka second. Ito third. Caution free so far, but we have seen this last two races, and then we have a big wreck close to the end. Will that happen again? Or could we actually see a caution-free race? Ito looking for the lead on seat Lolly. Shenhe behind him, and Mawika, the Pyro Archon, has worked her way up into the top 5. Ito blocking Shenhe. Shenhe's going to have a nice run, I think. Is she going to dive to the bottom? No, Mawika is like, if you're not diving to the bottom, I will. And Mawika's going to put Shenhe on that outside lane. Mawika now in P2. That was a really nice move by the Pyro Archon. And Jean, dude, Jean has had a really fast car today. She has fallen back from the lead and then has just come back up front at least twice now. Jean might be one to watch out for. There goes Mawika to the inside of Arataki Ito. Mawika's so good. Albedo and Jean, though, the two Mondstadt characters, might be working together this race. They're just all constantly front to back here. They're going to work together to get around Mawika. Is that the plan? Shiori and Venti have worked their way up to the front. Oh, they're trying to get underneath her, and they will. Jean had a good enough run. Albedo had a big run on the outside and could not follow Jean. That's going to kill their momentum. But Shiori is going to help Jean on the inside. Wow, Albedo and Jean got split up. Jean will still take the lead here, though. Ten laps to go. The laps are clicking off fast here at Darlington. Put yourself in position to win. Look at Yoimiya. Started in the back. Last week's winner. And she's up here, up front. Shiori's looking for the lead on Jean. Venti behind Shiori. Shiori in front, but Venti and Yoimiya have some nice momentum on the bottom lane. Side by side. Venti and Shiori. Both lanes are formed up right now. Ooh, Shiori got wide, almost tapped the wall, and might have to get out of the gas. Venti and Yoimiya. Yoimiya's going to immediately ditch him. Alhaitham behind her, and then Dia behind Alhaitham. Venti will lose the lead. Last week's winner, Yoimiya, in first leading this race, but I don't think she'll be leading for that long. Because here comes Alhaitham, getting a nice push from Dia. Alhaitham will take the lead. Dia now, what can she do? On that bottom lane, she has the grip, she has the momentum. Getting some help from Sino and Arlecchino. Dia's going to clear for the lead. Sino's now looking for a good run. Those two have checked out, and there goes Sino to the bottom. That's what you want to do. If you're in second, you want to push the leader out a good ways and then just dive to the bottom and get underneath them. Arlecchino and Yai Miko, the pole sitter, Yai Miko. Coming to 5 to go. Arlecchino. Oh, Yai Miko is going to make the move first. Putting Arlecchino on the outside lane. Sino still has the lead. Oh, Yai Miko got underneath Sino. She's going to go to the lead here. Wanderer and Kazuha behind Yaimiko in position right now. Wanderer will slide up behind her. 4 laps to go. What's going to happen here? Wanderer got to make a move or Kazuha's going to pass him. And yep, see? If a second place car does not make a move fast enough, Kazuha is gonna, that third place car, which was Kazuha, is just gonna dive down low and make the move himself. Yelan and Ito, they're all chasing Yaimiko up front. 3 laps to go. As you can see in the back, look at that, the 8 car of Shilonen. Here comes Kazuha to take the lead away from Yaimiko with 3 laps to go. And he will do it. New leader, 2 laps to go. Kazuha in first, Yelan right behind him. Shiori now in position behind Yelan. Yelan's going to make the move right now, coming to the white flag. Side by side for the lead, Kazuha and Yelan. Shiori, then Jianyun and Shilonen. Shilonen is going to get another top 5 out of this. Shilonen is going to massively extend her point lead right here. White flag is in the air. Yelan in first, Shiori second, Jianyun third. Who's going to win here at Darlington? Yelan has a really good line. Shiori, I don't think she's going to have enough of a momentum to pass her. Shiori, she does. She goes to the inside. She gets there. She's going to try and side draft Yelan. Side by side for the lead. Coming to the checkered flag. Jianyun behind Shiori. Shiori takes the lead away from Yelan, and Shiori will win at Darlington. Jianyun will finish second, Yelan third, and the point leader Shilonen in fourth. Shiori set that move up beautifully and wins at Darlington. Man, she's had a rough start to the season, and she needed this win. Man, what a run by the fashion designer Chiori. You know, she's going to be celebrating and making tons of outfits. Everyone's going to be wanting to buy her products now. But congratulations to Chiori. We just had a caution-free race. That is unbelievable. Shiori earned that win, man. What a move. Let's take a look at that replay. I didn't think she had enough of a run coming off of turn 2. But Jianyun followed her. She just got to the back bumper of Yelan, pulled out, side drafted her. Yelan stuck on that outside lane. Shiori, was on the bottom lane, had enough grip, came up off the corner, cleared her, and to the line. Shiori first. Then Jianyun, Cloud Retainer in second, Yelan third, Shilonen and Seat Lolly will finish in fifth. What a race, bro. So yeah, Seat Lolly, Kazuha, Venti, Yaimiko, Ito, and Farina will round out the top 10. Nice recovery by Farina to get a top 10. Man, I mean, Albedo and Jean were up front most of the race. They finished back in the pack. Who else was back here? Kokomi started last, finished last. Rough race for her. Same with Nilu. They just could not make any ground up. Ayaka fell all the way back. Man, Zhao second. Zhao and Mona, they were second and third in points. They did not have good runs. Shilonen is going to have like a 200-point lead, I swear to God. Shilonen is definitely the driver to beat this season, early on in this season. I mean, 5 races complete, but man, she has already built up a big point lead. Alrighty, so great race at Darlington. Yeah, let's complete it and head to the main menu. Okay, so Chiori wins at Darlington. Man, What a race that was. She was good. She was up front a lot. So she earned it. She deserved that win. And I think this will be a fan favorite victory for Chiori. So Chiori, Xianyun, and Yelan, your podium. Shilonen, a top 5. So obviously, if you can look at that bottom right, the point standings update. Yeah, Shilonen, over 100-point lead over Zhao, who stays in second. Kazuha moves up to third. Risley up to fourth. Mona goes down to fifth. Mawika, Ito, Linny, Sino, and Dia round out your top 10. Oh boy. Okay, so next race is going to be at Bristol. Oh my god. So, yeah, Darlington was caution free. I don't think Bristol will be the same. I think we're going to see a lot of cautions at Bristol. But let's review Darlington one more time. We had 23 lead changes, 16 different drivers, no cautions. That's incredible. Wow. Yaimiko led the most laps with 3. Oh, same with Alhaitham. So, oh, and Chaska. All right. So, yeah, a lot of different drivers led a bunch of laps. So, congratulations to them. Wow. All right. So, everyone was running no DNFs this race at Darlington. Wow, look at that. New Valette, Tainari, and Eula all started in the top 10, but man, did they not finish well. Not at all. And Counterpoint started bottom 2, finished bottom 2. What the hell? I mean, Shiori started 33rd and won. Jianyu started 40th and came in second. So, yeah, standings are all over the place. Somehow, some way. I don't know what happened or what changed, but it was very chaotic. They must have made a lot of really good adjustments to their cars. But Chiori will win at Darlington. Now let's take a look at the updated standings before Bristol. Shilonen out very far in front. That is kind of incredible. That is kind of incredible. And look at that. Kutching is the only driver to lead a lap in every race we have done so far. Mona's not led one lap and she's 5th in the standings. That's impressive. Shilona's the only driver with 4 top 10s and only driver with 3 top 5s. There is a reason why she's so far ahead. This girl is mad consistent. So with Chiori winning, she moves up to 35th in the standings. That's how far back she was. Wow. Did she need that? But she's going to need to rack up some more top 5s and top 10s if she really wants to move up the standings. But I mean, hey, the points back here are really close. New Valette is suffering. Wow. Honestly, the bottom 4 is so far back. New Valette, Ayaka, Kokomi, and Emily. Yikes. Now let's take a look at the laps led. Yeah, I don't think anyone's catching Kutching for a while. Shilonen, Clorand. Yeah. Still a good amount of drivers to not lead one lap yet this season, but that will change in due time. Okay, so I think that will conclude Darlington. Good race. Very exciting. No crashes. And we had a last lap pass for the win. Congratulations to Chiori on winning Darlington. Next week is Bristol. So stay tuned for that because it's going to be chaos. See you all then. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye.